from 1996 without a mint mark could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Yes, it's true. You might just have a 1996 no mint mark Lincoln penny in your change jar worth more than you ever imagined. Let's start with the jaw-dropping part. One 1996 no mint mark penny, graded MS69RD by PCGS. Sold for a massive $3,738 at auction. That's nearly $4,000 for a coin most people wouldn't look at twice. So why the high price? It's all about grade and condition. That MS69RD grade means it's nearly perfect, with full red luster and flawless surfaces. These top pop coins are extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them, especially when only a tiny handful exist in that grade. Now, if you're lucky enough to find a 1996 no mint mark penny in MS68RD, you're still looking at a value between $125 and $250 depending on market demand and auction competition. These coins have strong eye appeal and almost no visible marks under magnification. Drop the grade slightly to MS67RD, and the value averages $45 to $70. Still a solid return for a coin you might have gotten as change. Even MS66RD examples, much more common, can still bring in $15 to $25 on a good day, and that's not even counting the special ones. Look out for 1996 Lincoln cents with die cracks, struck through grease errors, off-center strikes. Some of these error varieties can go for $50 to over $300 depending on severity and collector demand. So, how do you check your 1996 penny? 1. Look just below the date. If there's no mint mark at all, it means it was struck in Philadelphia. 2. Check the color, red, RD. Coins are most valuable, followed by red-brown, RB, and brown, BN. 3. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect the surfaces and any possible doubling or mint errors. Need this time this coin, a 1996 no mint mark Lincoln cent, value info? Then keep listening. If your coin is heavily circulated, full of scratches, and brown in color, its value is usually just 1 cent to 3 cents. But if it still has luster, sharp details, and no damage, you could be holding a minor treasure. Uncirculated examples and rolls or mint sets often carry hidden gems, so if you have 1996 mint sets lying around, check them. In summary, top auction record, $3,738, MS69RD, MS68RD, $125, $250 MS67RD, $45, $70 MS66RD, $15, $25 errors, $50, $300 plus circulated coins, 1 cent, 3 cents. So, before you spend your 1996 penny, ask yourself, could this be the one? Because the next lucky collector to find a top-grade 1996 no mint mark Lincoln cent could walk away with thousands, just like that. This little copper-colored coin in your hand could be worth far more than just 1 cent. We're talking about the 1998 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, and you might want to take a closer look before tossing it in your change jar. Neck it down. The 1998 Lincoln cent was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, hence, no mint mark. Over 1 billion were made. So, how can one of these be valuable? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and top grades, and a few special varieties collectors are constantly hunting for. First, let's talk about value based on grading. If you have a circulated 1998 no mint mark penny, something that's been in pockets, wallets, and coin jars for 20 plus years, it's typically worth face value. Just a cent, but move up just a little to $50 to $58. That's about uncirculated, and you may be looking at 10 to 25 cents, depending on eye appeal and luster. Now, things start getting serious in the mint state, MS, range.ATMS60. This coin can bring in $1 to $3. An MS63 red version? Expect around $5 to $8. An MS65 red. The value climbs to about $15 to $25. And at MS66 red, these coins can easily sell for $35 to $60. But here's the real kicker. Coins that grade MS67 red or higher are where the big money starts to roll in. We're talking about coins that are almost flawless, with perfect luster and zero contact marks. A 1998 Lincoln Cent graded MS67 red by PCGS has sold for as high as $325 at auction. And that's just one example. In pristine condition, these coins are far more valuable than most people realize. Now, if you're lucky enough to find one graded MS68 red, which is extremely rare, those can fetch over $1,000. And in the right auction with collector demand, even higher. But wait, there's more. This coin has a twist. Some 1998 pennies feature a wide AM reverse variety. That's where the A and M in America on the reverse are clearly spaced apart. Most 1998 pennies have the standard close AM, so the wide AM is a known and collectible error. If you spot a wide AM in good condition, even a circulated one can fetch $25 to $75. In mint state, that variety can sell for $200, $300, and higher depending on grade and demand. So what should you be doing right now? Check your 1998 pennies. Use a magnifier. Look for clean, red, uncirculated examples. And definitely inspect the reverse for that wide AM spacing. If you suspect your coin is in great shape, don't guess. Send it in for grading. PCGS or NGC can give it a certified grade, which makes it far easier to sell to collectors or auction. Need this time this coin. The 1998 no mint mark Lincoln penny may not seem special, but in MS67 red, in wide AM variety, or both, you could be holding a piece worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Don't spend it yet. Check your change. Search your rolls. And never underestimate the power of a little copper coin, because sometimes 1 cent can change everything. You might want to double-check your change drawer, because this ordinary-looking penny from 1983, with no mint mark at all, could be hiding a shocking secret. Some versions of it have sold for more than $20,000. Let's start with the wildest one. In a rare mistake, the U.S. Mint accidentally struck a few 1983 Lincoln Cents on bronze planchets, which were officially phased out in 1982. These bronze transitional era coins weigh around 3.1 grams instead of the standard 2.5 grams for modern zinc pennies. One of these rare bronze 1983 no mint mark pennies, certified and verified, was sold for an eye-watering $23,500. Got a 1983 penny that feels a little heavier than normal. You could be holding a $15,000 to $20,000 coin in your hands. Even in grades like MS62BN, brown, depending on the surface and originality. But even regular 1983 no mint mark Lincoln Cents, the one struck on zinc, can carry impressive value in pristine condition. In mint state 68 red, MS68RD, this penny has fetched over $5,000 at auction. That's for coins with full red color and virtually no contact marks, the highest of high-end examples. Step down slightly to MS67RD, and you're looking at a value range of $400 to $800. Sometimes more with good luster and eye appeal. In MS66